and holy shiitake mushrooms. So Upper Park Lake is there. Good morning, welcome to Cooley Outdoors. I am your host, Brandon Scott, and with me today is Nash, as per usual.
Hello.
And today we are enjoying a very balmy, very warm, not very April-like day after having a almost record-breaking cold April so far. Well, record-breaking cold April so far. We now are having a record-breaking warm weekend. It's supposed to be 80 degrees today in Seattle. Yuck.
Yuck.
So anywho, we are up here at North Cascades. Yeah, that's why we're up here hiding. So anywho, we are up here at North Cascades National Park. We are doing the Ross Dam and Big Beaver Trails to Big Beaver Campground along Ross Lake. The North Cascades Highway isn't open yet. They got it done. The two sides met, so it's clear of snow, but they still got to do repair work and avalanche work and stuff, so it's not going to open for another 2 weeks. And if you're curious, just up that way, you can see right there is the gate. So we cannot go any further in vehicle when they're up here and plowing. During the week they plow, and on the weekends you can come up here and ride bikes up the highway where they've plowed, and that's what a vast majority of the cars are doing here. This parking lot is almost full. It is only 9 o'clock in the morning. More people than I was expecting to be up here, but most of them are like long distance bike people going to bike the highway. I mean, why not? It's like one of the most scenic sections of highway in the entire US, and it's one of the few times where it's closed to vehicles, but you can still ride a bike on it. Sounds like a pretty fun time. Eventually we might do it, and I'll post that there if we ever do it. But today we're just gonna go on a hike. We're gonna walk along Ross Lake. It's 6 miles or so. I'll show the book here in a second, but we're gonna go on a walk, go check out some campgrounds, some hiking campgrounds, some boating campgrounds, and some waterfalls, and just enjoy the nice day. So since we are in North Cascades National Park, we of course are going to be using 100 Hikes in Washington North Cascades National Park region by Mr. Spring and Harvey Manning. So the day hike portion of what we're doing is called the Beaver Loop Hike 40, 26.5 miles one way with other variations. We're obviously not doing that. We are just doing the first 6 miles one way. So we are parked down here where it says Ross Dam. You can see that little square right there. Come on, focus. Right there. That's the parking lot. So we're going to go down across the dam, walk along, and go out to where Beaver Creek, Big Beaver Creek comes into Ross Lake. And we might go further to Big Beaver Landing, which is an actual... that's one of the boat-in spots. The hike-in spot is Pumpkin Mountain Camp, which is on this side, so it's 6 miles to there. But there's the Ross Lake Resort there. There's a boat-in campground there. There's a boat-in campground there. There's a waterfall on this creek coming down. There's a couple waterfalls over here, so it's going to be an exciting time. But that's what we're doing. So you drive. Come on, phone, focus. Walk the trail to Ross Lake Resort and arrange for water taxi, or you can walk it. Blah, 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 blah. 4.5 miles. No, that's... Oh, no. So this... After a scenic ride, debark at little... Oh, so what this hike does is it has you get on the taxi here at the dam at Ross Lake Resort, ride the taxi up to Little Beaver Creek here, and then the hike is you go up Little Beaver and come down Big Beaver, and that's your 26 miles. We're doing this, so if you want to read about it, you actually got to come read the last section, because that's the first section of what we're doing. But it's 6 miles.
Plenty of stuff to do along the way.
Plenty of stuff to do. It's going to be a nice flat walk. Like I said, it is absolutely gorgeous out. Flat walk, some waterfalls, some camps. Hopefully going to go for a swim off one of the boating campgrounds. There's supposed to be not fully developed side trails to the boating camps, because obviously they're for boaters and not for hikers, but we'll see if we can get down to one of the docks. Hopefully Big Beaver Landing at the very least we'll be able to get down to and go hang out on the dock and maybe go for a swim. But yeah, let's go hit the trail.
Where are we talking about?
Up there. So that's actually probably be a good thing to take a picture of. So we're there. It's going to take us a mile to get down to the dam, and it's 3 miles from the dam to where the Pierce Mountain Trail, which is the backside to Sourdough Trail. So that's going to come in there. So that's a resort. That one I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get a good swimming hole in because that's a campground and it's pretty flat. There's one here off of what's called Cougar Island, but obviously there's no trail there. And then it's to there and then Big Beaver Landing. So there should be at least 2 access points for swimming. And there's waterfalls there, and there's a waterfall there, and of course there's the waterfall in here, and then there's the big one that dumps in over there.
Yeah.
In a way, actually I want to picture that. And away we go. Like I was saying, there's lots of activity at the parking lot because there's lots of biker people, bicycle people coming up and riding because it's the prime time to do it. You don't have to worry about car traffic. But we're not doing that. We're going on a walkie walk. And if you have been a long time viewer of the channel, or if you just want to go see some of our old, even worsely put together stuff, oh, it smells good here again, like it did last time we were here. One of the very first videos we did was for Nash's birthday 2 years ago. Old. We came up here for Mother's Day weekend 2 years ago, which also happened to fall on Nash's birthday. And it was pretty much exactly weather like this, except it was a little cooler. And we came down to go sit on the Ross Dam for the very first time. I think I called it like the opening of the North Cascades Highway 2021 or something of that nature. I will post that video right there. But pretty much we walked down this trail, the mile down to the dam, ate lunch on top of the dam, took a nap on top of the dam, and then we came back and went up the Statadle Creek Trail for a little ways and went and looked at some waterfalls. We didn't really have an agenda. It was just come hang out and come see a area of Washington that I knew was really cool, but that we had never experienced before. And from that moment on, Nash was absolutely hooked. So we are returning. Sorry, go ahead.
My new favorite place in the world.
Yeah.
Right now.
It's a very high place on my list. It falls, of course, behind Glacier and Mount Rainier, but not by much. Still in North Dakota, you will be.
Yeah.
Well, as you can tell, they had to chisel out a nice little approach for obvious reasons. You put the dam in the thinnest, rockiest spot, and sometimes that means you gotta get exciting with how you access it. But in a couple of seconds, we'll be crossing over the Ross Dam, and the viewage will begin. It's been too long. It's only been 2 years, but it's been too long.
2 years too long.
Oh shit. I was like, what is that noise? Is that just a really loud car going around? Nope. Oh, there's no covered area over here anymore.
Oh, yeah.
He's gone. He's gone. Alright, so how are you supposed to get down to the resort? I thought there was a trail down to the resort. Maybe not.
Just walk it.
Yeah. Alright, you two, which way do you want to look first? Do you want to look west or east?
Either way,
Towards Jack Mountain, or do you want to look at Pinnacle Peak?
Choose now on your phones.
Choose now, and the most votes will win. Just kidding, I'm already choosing.
Yep.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Damn. And then, hey look, vertigo. You can hear the rest of the waterfall over there.
Yeah.
I'm so used to wearing tight pants that I almost didn't feel my phones in my pocket. I was like, where'd my phones go? Yup. This is what tour's about, don't you know?
This is what we play for.
Pretty much. You're not wrong. Oh, Strandberg? Oh yeah, she's shoving. Oh yeah, thumbnail baby. Maybe, hopefully. Unless we find something better. But that's Jack Mountain, all of his glory. And then you got Strandberg Falls coming down over here.
And the pool all the, yeah, that's a lot further down than what it was last time. When we were here last time, it was like a, I don't know, 35-foot difference maybe. This is like a 100-foot difference. You can see the boat launch is not even halfway down. The end of the boat launch ramp is not even halfway down.
Yeah.
But that's because it's been so damn cold. No snow's melted yet. And then that collection of floating cabins is the Ross Lake Resort, which you can rent. I don't know what the prices are right now. I will look them up at a later date and post them there. But I believe it's like the wait list is like a year and a half or 2 years at the moment at least. Like, it is a hard place to get into for obvious reasons. And I believe I will kill the camera here shortly, but if you watched our old one, there is a long exposure linked in there where I took a video pretty much right here looking this direction on a phone. So the quality isn't the greatest, but you know, it was like one of the first videos we did. So, vámonos. Next stop, virgin territory for us. Walking along Ross Lake, and probably won't turn the camera on until we walk by the resort over there and the creek crossing I see over there. But when we were here last time, yeah, there was there not like a covered shack here with picnic tables?
It's like a little shed area.
Yeah, it was like a 10 by 20 shack was sitting like right here, and there was like 5 or 6 picnic tables here. And we drug one out. So it's kind of poopy that the picnic tables are no longer here to sit on, but a couple of sets of switchbacks to get us up some elevation away to the distance from lake and avoid what I'm assuming was some big cliffs. So we're cruising. As you can tell, it's pretty steep up and down. The forest is pretty open and pretty dry because we are very deep into the Cascades. Pretty much the Skagit River right here is going to make a 90-degree left turn and go straight north because there is a impenetrable wall of mountains in front of it. We are a good at least 60 or 70 miles inland from the Puget Sound, so we're even further inland than Snoqualmie and Stevens Pass, which is where the 2 main highways go up and over the crest of the Cascades. So we're a ways in here, and it's freaking beautiful. But I thought I'd turn on the camera for a couple seconds and show you what this portion of the trail looks like. We haven't got to Ross Lake Resort yet. That's probably a mile or a mile and a half in from crossing the dam. It's down there. So we got probably 5 or 10 minutes of that. And another 15 minutes after that, we'll get to, I believe, the side trail that'll take us down to Green Point Campground, the first boating campground. And then after that, it'll be the junction with the Pierce Mountain Trail, which is the backside to Sourdough Mountain, and that'll be our halfway point. And then from there, it's 3 miles to Big Beaver Creek. But I mean, yeah, this is just absolutely, oh, in the sunshine, yes. Pose. See, none of that's planned, YouTube, I promise you. We just get the good looks as we just happen on. Creeks, creeks, creeks. We just crossed one and got a slurp at that one. It's got a pipe going down for the resort for water. And we're going to... Nash is having fun attempting to cross this one. But turn the camera on for this one because there's a waterfall up there. Not a huge one. Oh, there's another. It's further up too. There's a double drop. Yeah. Nash is having a bit of fun. So yeah, it's probably a good idea to always bring hiking sticks. Stand here. You can see the one drop in the sun. There's another drop tucked in back in the huckleberries. But yeah. And then the log catchment there to keep stray logs from going out and going in, and the resort's right down here. Looks like the trail to the resort. Ross Lake Resort, turn right. That's a nice trail. If we have time when we come back, we'll go check it out. If not, continue I was hoping to get better views of the resort, but I guess not. Oh well. Marking the side trail down to Green Point Campground. And that's supposed to be a nice big flat area way down there. That's still fucking, that's like, it's gonna be down right there, but that's still a couple 100 feet down.
Yeah.
So maybe on the way back. If Big Beaver ain't all it cracked up to be, this will be our swimming spot at the end of the day. But yeah, cool. So technically the next spot of interest is gonna be Cougar Island Boating Campground, but there ain't no side trail to go view that. So from here on in, the next 1.5 miles or so, it's gonna be nothing but scenery, and then we will get to Pierce Mountain Trail. Hopefully you can see that, YouTube, but there is just a barest trickle of water coming over this mossy outcrop, and I bet it's gone in a week and never to be seen again until next fall. But that's cool as hell. Hopefully the camera's pointing at it good enough. Yeah, you can at least hear it. Hopefully you can see it. That's cool. Continue. Yeah, just kidding. That little waterfall is literally right there, and we're coming into a, oh my Atlanta. Hold on, Nash. Don't move too far. I need to get a picture of you. Oh my Jesus. That might be the thumbnail. I don't know. I'm gonna have to pick out a thumbnail. I was assuming we're going over the Ross Dam. That would be the good thumbnail spot, but it might be getting beat up. Oh, that's, wow. And the bumblebees out. Oh yes. All the, what? Is there a nest?
The whole nest, yeah.
Well, then you better run over it quickly. Well, damn, I was hoping we get pictures here, but there's a, appears to be a bee nest in the trail up here. So, give them a couple more seconds to calm down.
Run over.
And we are going to run to those rocks up there and hopefully get pictures from there.
Let's get a picture here first.
Yup. Look around. You can see the dam. All right, on your mark, get set.
I'm still angry.
Dude, you're gonna have to go at one point or another. The sooner, they're not angry, they're just warming up in the sun. If you're not gonna go, get out of my way and I'm gonna run.
Go ahead first.
All right. Second place gets all the stings. Shit, I didn't even look. Run, baby, run. Oh, there's a good spot up here. Woo! That was more exciting than it needed to be. There are so many bees out. Oh, I heard all the bees rumbling around me here, and I was like, is there another nest here? No, they're just out and happy. They're finally warm.
Yeah.
And then I look over here and shit. Yes, you two, I'm going to be bleeping out a lot of words. But good God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. Sideways Snapchat. Yes, the main camera is still rolling, but that's okay. The only heebie-jeebie part here is there's a lot of bees around our feet.
It's okay.
I don't think they're angry.
No, I'm just enjoying this one.
But yeah, they're just finally coming out of hibernation and looking for some flowers.
Oh, yeah, Panda Rose.
Oh my God, that is stupid. Holy crap. So that direction is the Ruby arm of Ross Lake, and continuing on that way is Rainy Pass and Washington Pass, then you go up and over and you drop down into Winthrop. That's the Pinnacle Group. Back that direction is the way we came up Highway 20 and back to Civilization. And right in front of us is Ruth. And then the big mountain over here that we can't see at the moment yet because we haven't rounded the corner is going to be Jack Mountain. And then further along that way to our left to the north is up river on the Skagit River towards Kanukistan, aka Canada. Coming around the view. Oh, I'm gonna spiel here.
Ooh.
What?
You saw an osprey.
Probably.
Yeah, right down there.
Probably a
Swoop
couple.
right down here.
Yeah. So, YouTube. Oh yeah, no, that's a vulture.
Is it a vulture?
It's a vulture.
Oh, okay. It looks like an osprey. Who's super
Yeah.
brown.
Well, ospreys are brown and white.
Yeah, that's all white on it too.
That's his bald. That's his bald dome. Come up here. Come on, come fly by. I won't spiel if you come up and over, please. Oh, there's the osprey.
Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, okay.
So it's an osprey and a vulture. So one of them must have a nest here.
They're teasing each other.
Probably. And the osprey just disappeared, but the vulture's still gonna hang out here. So I think I'm going to spiel. YouTube, I need to make an apology. That is Ruby Mountain, not Ruth Mountain.
Try again.
And then over there is the highway. Like I said, that's Ruby Arm. And then there's the East Bank Trail comes up and over. You got this hill here, and then Big Jack Mountain, and the low point in between those is where it goes through. It's called Hidden Hand Pass. And over there is the Hidden Hand hiker, stock, and boating campground. 3 different campgrounds all in the same spot, which gives you water access. So hopefully on a future trip we will go check out that. I'm not going to link it here just yet because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of linking in this, and I'd like to keep the 5 most important things. There goes the vulture. But if for some reason it has become one of the more important things, I will put it there. And if not, there will be a link in the description below if and when we go do that adventure. But I thought this would be a pretty good spot to check out and look, because we are turning the corner. Jack Mountain is directly in front of us. We're going to round this corner and get to Pierce Mountain Trail Junction here fairly shortly. And we are going a little slow. It is 11 o'clock, and if we were moving at full speed, we'd be at the Pierce Mountain Junction, because that's 3 miles, and we go at 3 miles an hour. But you know,
But we have plenty of places to stop at and look, and
we are enjoying
street crossings. And
the absolute crap out of this.
This is fantastic.
So that's that.
I need to get in that water.
Yeah, we know of one for sure spot where we can get in the water. That's back there at Green Point. But I'm pretty sure there will be access to water where Big Beaver Creek dumps in. And if not, we will cross Big Beaver Creek and walk the extra mile to Big Beaver Camp, boat and campground, and go use the dock there. It's through the trees right now, but we might be getting a gap in the trees. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh. 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 So yeah, we need to come backpacking out here. Cause ta-da! After 3 miles of along the Big, I should preface this by saying it's 3 miles, yeah, to the dam. So then you got to go up another mile to the parking lot. So technically we've done 4 miles in an hour and a half, which is not terrible. It's better than only doing 3 miles in an hour and a half. But up that direction is, like I said, Sourdough Lookout to 5 miles. We are for sure going to do that hike at some point. It is one of the premier hikes in the entire park. It's such a good hike that the view from up there is the banner picture that North Cascades used on the homepage for their website. So when we do this hike, it is a bun burner. It is a painful bun burner. I'll post that there. But as you can see, we got 3.2 miles to go to the Big Beaver Trail, which goes up the Big Beaver Valley to, I think it's Whatcom Pass, and then back down somewhere. I'll have to look at the map again, but I'll put a description of where it actually goes. But continue. I'm going to get me a picture of the sign really quick as more proof that we are here. Dude, this is just too good to not get video of. Make sure the camera's looking correctly. Yes, yes it is. I'm there, Nash is there. Okay, yes. Yes it is. This is too good not to be getting video of. Holy goodness. The more I think about it, the more I look at the lake through the trees, though, I'm not sure how well our swimming time is going to go today. The pool might be too low for swimming on Ross Lake. We might have to come back and do this another time. But even if we don't swim here, we'll go swim in Diablo Lake. Pretty, pretty creek. This is what I heard. This is what I turn between the scenery of the trail back there and this babbling creek coming through here. This is not one of our waterfall creeks, but my goodness. Oh God. I don't know what that was, YouTube. That was me having the legs of an 85-year-old there for a second. The legs and bounce of an 85-year-old there for a second. Oh. 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 Oh, shit. That's a... Ooh, I'm pretty sure that pointy one is Hosamine Mountain. My God. Well, the lake's not that much deeper. There's a bunch of trees sticking out.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still fairly low. And Hosamine is pretty much the Canadian border. But that is also, I'm pretty 15 or 20 miles away as the crow flies, I think. I'm not for sure positive. But let's look at my map.
Oh, there's a mountain over there.
Yeah, there's another one. Yeah, they're all over the place. So, not the point here, but tucked in over here there's a point, and that's where Big Beaver Camp is. But I don't think it's going to be difficult to get down to the water. But we will try. I don't think the... Dude, I wonder if it's low enough to expose Beaver, the old Big Beaver Falls. Like, is that what we're hearing? But yeah, you can see if you can get down to the lake, you can walk up the creek bed pretty easy. But yeah. That does not sound cute. That sounds very angry.
Oh, that breeze.
Yeah?
Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
That's a lot of water.
Swimming hole.
Yeah, that's not a bad swimming hole. So Pumpkin is right here. It's right there.
Oh yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah,
Right there. So we can go over here. Oh, we can probably go off trail and go look at it right there.
Yeah, let's do it.
I took a screenshot of the webpage. Let me see what it says. So that's Jack-o'-lantern Creek, and Jack-o'-lantern Falls is right there.
Let's lay something right here.
No, we're not even there yet. This isn't even the right creek. We still gotta go. We're not there yet. We gotta keep going. I know. Let's go look at this, I guess. This ain't even it. Oh yeah, that might be. That might be. It says it would need to be over more, but that might be. No, this is it. For some reason it's in the wrong spot. This is it. This is it. About 5 miles past the dam, you will cross this small creek on the first wooden bridge you encounter on the trail. The falls are just downstream and can be seen by scrambling down the north side of the canyon for about 50 feet. Yeah, this is it. Cool. The sun is directly overhead, so I'm not going to take a long exposure. I'm going to wait for the sun to get over there more. So we'll take a long exposure on the way back, but this be YouTube. Sweet. Phone. Yeah, we're good. Don't know how well the microphone is picking this up, but the roar has gotten louder and louder the closer we get to Pierce Creek and Big Beaver. And we're walking and we hear the noises of us walking. But when I stop here in a couple seconds for a couple seconds, it's legitimately a little intimidating. That ain't no damn creek.
That sounds like a river for Washington standards.
That sounds like a very, very unhappy river. So, yeah, we'll see what this is all about. Like, that's intimidating. I'm so glad there's big bridges over these creeks. Otherwise our day would be coming to an end very quickly. Okie dokie, YouTube. We're gonna start to get exciting. I can feel and hear Pierce Creek over Big Beaver Creek finally. And also with that, we're gonna get some views. You got the backside of Sourdough Mountain still clad in snow in front of us. The Big Beaver Valley going that way. What? You want to say that again? And Nash is very fucking excited. Excuse my language. But my God, the views themselves are amazing. Let me confirm which one this is going to be. This is going to be the big one. This is the big one. This is the big one. Holy God. Holy shit. Oh my. And it goes even further. That's just the upper half.
Yeah.
Oh my. So yeah, we're gonna take a long exposure of this on the way back when the sun's over there and it's up and it's all in sun. But my God, it goes down, bounces and bounces and bounces. This is one of the greatest waterfalls we've ever seen, and we're only seeing half of this son of a bitch. My God. Holy shit. There's gonna be a lot of bleeping out, YouTube. I am sorry. Oh my. Hold on, I'm sending Snapchats and I'm gonna take a short. Video taken. Time, or not, Snapchat taken. Time to take the short. Holy crap. This is the upper half of Pierce Creek Falls. There's another 3 drops comprising the other half down below that we can't see from unless I lean it way over there. It goes way the hell down there still. This might be one of the most impressive waterfalls I've ever seen. And I'm only getting half of a good look at it. My God. That is at least 100 feet in this one drop. And it's shoving water. Holy Christ. You can see the trail bridge up there. Just the little thing. All right, let's go walk over this and go see what it looks like on that side. Holy shit. Micah's gonna be pissed.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Micah gonna be pissed. Hope you're enjoying this, Micah. Eat your heart out, you're welcome. I know for a fact you've never seen this some. And you got the snowy top of Sourdough and that ridge over there. The North Cascades, the place that just keeps getting more and more incredible. Haven't done a lot of backcountry stuff at Mount Rainier, but it's got some catching up to do. Well, to be fair, I've only done a couple of the big things at Mount Rainier. There's a lot of the park I haven't explored yet, but good God. Yeah, I'm gonna get a short of crossing this bridge too. All right, time to cross the creek bridge over Pierce Creek. So there's another smaller drop up in this grotto up here, a couple 100 feet. Oh my. Holy crap. That is one hell of a creek. That is one hell of a creek. Yeah. You don't get much better than that. Holy my. My. I'm gonna go over. I really hope this camera is still pointed. Oh, I can't tell. I can't tell. Go over this direction. Yes, it is. Now we'll cross the bridge for real, maybe. Nash is taking a short for YouTube, which I'm of course taking a long video for YouTube. Take a look at that. Let's go see if we can. Yeah, I can see people getting to that flat spot, so we'll go. I can see where it looks like it's been kicked around. Don't know if the view's any better, but it's only one way to find out. Alrighty, let's see.
I kind of stuck here. I want to hang out here.
We got more stuff to go see and do. This is probably where I'm going to take the long exposure. I don't know, there's a couple trees in the way when you get over here. We'll see. Oh, hello, mountain. Yeah, that's better. Kind of thought so. There's a couple trees in the way. My God. It's just... And the cracks. Yeah. It's still down there, YouTube. It still drops way down there. I'm starting to get vertigo. Oh, that's going to be such a good exposure. All right. Gonna get back on trail. Quick battery swap. And at 6 miles from Ross Dam and 7 miles from the trailhead, we have reached the Pumpkin Mountain Hikers Camp. And now, very shortly, we will cross Beaver Creek. You can hear the roar of Beaver Creek in front of us, and the mic might not be able to pick it up, but you can feel the thunder of Pierce Creek behind us. So we are in very exciting times. Cross Beaver Creek, take the mile spur out to the boat camp at Beaver Landing, and hopefully find ourselves a spot for lunch and for swimming to hang out for the next few hours. Ooh, baby. Oh, that is a big bridge, and it goes up. This is gonna be good. Get your phone out for the short, or I'll do it. I don't care. I can do it. Coming up to and crossing Big Beaver Creek. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one. Oh yeah. I say, you take video, or you take pictures. I've got video rolling. I've got short rolling. You know, I want you to go.
Oh, I gotta turn my phone on.
Oh.
Saving battery.
All right. Oh yeah. That is a lot of water. She is full of snowmelt, my goodness. So this is all part of the gauging station that is here and over there in the weather station. You can see a very snowy Jack Mountain in the distance, and shortly down over there is where it's going to drop down into the lake. But it is full of snowmelt. Yeah. This ain't no creek.
This is a river.
It is a river. This is full. I am not swimming in that yet.
No.
Come back in July and it'll probably be safe. That's why we're gonna go swim in the lake. Whoo boy. Whoo boy. And now that we are across Big Beaver Creek, very shortly we should come to a trail junction where we could turn left to go up Big Beaver Creek and the Big Beaver Valley and connect two places far and wide. But instead we are going to turn right and head out this 1 mile spur to Big Beaver Campground at Beaver Landing and find ourselves a spot to hang out for a bit. And I see the signpost. Cool, and it's got the Pacific Northwest Trail sticker on it. Sweet! Sick! Just like that, we have arrived at the Big Beaver Campground at Beaver Landing.
No fishing.
No fishing?
No fishing.
Interesting.
Creek.
Yeah, that's intriguing, is what that is.
Worth walking up to.
Yeah. Oh, it's no fishing up Big Beaver Creek for the first, I think, half mile to protect spawning bull trout. That's what it is. Because, you know, normally this is all underwater. Uh-oh, I see clothing. People. Other people. Hey, look, the pooping station. Well, that's the primo spot, but somebody else is obviously there. So we'll go to this other spot over here. Doesn't look like the trek's too bad to get down to the water. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Get the top of Ruby. Got a little rough. That's not too bad of a walk down.
No, not at all.
Look at the plume from the creek.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a hot sandy beach to walk down.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, it's time for lunch and snack time. Cool, we have arrived. All right, YouTube. This is a fairly weird experience. We have walked considerably underwater when the pool fills up here in the coming months. And it's weird because we're walking through like 5 different kinds of metamorphic rubble. I've got massive snow-capped mountains all around me. And I've still got another 70 feet of elevation to go down to reach water level to go for a swim. But I think I'm gonna put the tripod here and stick it somewhere like there, because we're gonna go swim over there, and I want to get Jack Mountain and us all in the same picture. And this is about as far back as I'm gonna need to be. So I'm gonna put down a long exposure here, go for a swim, post that there, and then next we're going for a swim, ladies and germs. be in this very long. Oh.
Oh God! You didn't tuck your head.
I did. Don't know if you can see it or not, but right there in that patch of grass, there is a black bear. I looked over and I was like, that stump's moving. That's not supposed to do that. Black bear. And yes, YouTube, if you're wondering, this is about 100 yards away. This is your safe distance from a bear. The only problem is at the moment we're completely unarmed, but we're downwind, which is why he doesn't know we're here. Oh, he's probably seen us, but we're downwind, so he's not flipping out. When we go walk along the trail to go get back over the creek, it might be a different story. Yeah, let's cool.
Come on, turn around.
It's not going to. It's too busy grubbing. Do not whistle at it. Whatever you do not startle it. It's only a black bear, not a grizzly bear. Yeah, I'm shooting this way. You know, bear, underwater waterfall, and snowy mountain all in the same picture. That's why you put your shit in a bear box. That's why we put all of our scented shit in a bear box. Because otherwise we'd be going back to our stuff, being tossed around by this guy, and then we'd be in trouble. Like that. We're sorry, Mr. Bear. Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to avoid. See, if I wasn't talking, he's probably standing and walking down the trail.
Yeah.
Well,
My heart skipped a beat.
my heart skipped 3. I've been this close to moose and elk and shit on. Are you really gonna sit down? Seriously, bud? You are. He's laying down.
This is my spot.
He's laying down. All right, so we're just gonna make Billy big steps along the trail. Go. Hi, bear. We're going this way. You stay in your nap. You're probably warm. Hi, bear. Hi, you're a pretty bear. Yes, you are.
Cute.
You're such a pretty bear. We're not stopping to take pictures either. We're gone. And there's a couple of people coming. Hey, just to let you know, there's a bear 20 feet off the trail up here.
Black bear.
Black bear. See, it's too hot for the wildlife, YouTube. Jesus. I'm glad I pooped already.
3 hours of walking.
Oh, God. Hold on. See, I knew that was happening too. That's why I was talking. Yeah, I turned the camera off for less than 10 seconds, YouTube, but I was going, hey, bear, and talking loudly, so we made sure he knew, and he knew we were there. And he probably got up, took 5 feet, and we backed up, and he just laid back down because he's hot. He was panting.
Initially, I thought you were joking around. I'm like,
No.
nope, he's actually...
No, I was not joking. If it was a grizzly, I would have been like, Nash, f***ing bear! But no, it was a grizzly bear. It was a black bear. Probably a 3-year-old boar. He's not super huge, but he looked healthy.
Yeah.
Holy shit, YouTube. That's a good way to shit yourself. Good thing I already did in the vault toilet. Man. Alrighty, YouTube. I just got done taking a long exposure of Pierce Creek Falls. I will post that. Let's try that again. There. And then shortly after crossing this, when I kill the video, I'll put about 15 seconds of waterfallage to preview it. And it is 5:25. So yeah, we're on the time crunch. Ay, 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 ay. Vámonos. Vámonos. So we are back at Jack-o'-lantern Falls, and it is time for das Video. Now, do I want to shoot from here? Or do I go back here? So I think I can get the entire waterfall. It's just how much tree blockage will there be? I think here is going to work. Far enough back. So I'll post the long exposure for jack-o'-lantern right there. And then there will be some, you know, 15 seconds of actual long exposure video. Look at that. Ruby Mountain. All for glory in the fading sun's light. Oh, we haven't even turned the corner yet? Oh, we got a long ways. We got shit. Oh, I thought we were closer. Oh well. Pretty. We were making good time. I'm not sure if we still are, but we were a little ahead of our 3-mile-an-hour pace. But I'm not going to do the outro now. I'll do the outro when we're crossing the dam in the last bit of pretty light. Good God. Woo! That's some num-num. That is some quality num-num. Coming up to one of the 2 really good viewpoints we stopped at briefly this morning, so you can see how stuff changes between. Jesus Christ. Stop, don't move. How am I supposed to get a goddamn picture of you if you move out of the spot? Mother son of... Make sure you hire good people. The bad ones are hard to deal with, hard to work with. Oh yeah. Holy hell. It's just right there.
Just about.
It's at least 1.5 miles away.
It's all downhill though.
Yeah. Yes, it is. 7:05. On pace, baby. Oh, this is the second spot. Yeah. Because the bees were right here. Yeah. Oh, we're closer than I thought. Well, yeah, still probably going to be 7:30 to cross the dam. Which means we'll still get to Clank before 8 o'clock. Which means hopefully we'll get to Rex by 9:45 with our grub stop. And I'll hopefully be in bed by like 11. Hopefully. Well, 7:30. We took an hour to go the 3 miles over here. And with Jack Mountain and full alpenglow on one side, and Pinnacle Group and Shadow on the other side, a couple of waterfalls, and sauntering over the dam, I suppose I will do my outro. Thank you for joining us on this Cooley Outdoors adventure. I've been your host, Brandon Scott. Tagging along as normal has been Nash. This has been a very long and now a bit tiresome and challenging at the end adventure, but it was a very damn good and satisfying day, no pun intended. So if you like this little adventure, please give it a thumbs up. Let us know what you liked about it. Let us know what you think we should go back and go see first. If you didn't like it, please leave a comment and tell me what you didn't like it about down below so I can fix it for future adventures. And the next couple adventures are going to be solo, more than likely, because Nash is gonna be occupado. But yeah, this has been the Ross Dam and the Big Beaver Trail to Big Beaver Campground in North Cascades National Park and Ross Lake Recreation Area. Thank you for tagging along. Ciao and a goodbye.